Hello guys, there is something very important I want us to talk about very briefly. It is something very important, but I don't know why many people have ignored this message. Let us look at the chat that the alleged Andrew Amechi's girlfriend had with Ben Samuel. There are some points I want us to consider from that conversation because this shows us the way our ladies reason, and that is what makes them susceptible to this man that takes advantage of them. In that message, she admitted that she lied to Andrew, that her mother was a policewoman, and she said this lie was intentional because she wanted to scare Andrew from hurting her. Then again, she said whenever she wanted to go to Andrew's house, first of all, she made sure that Andrew sent money to her. Why she demanded for that money first is so that if she goes missing, she actually said if she goes missing, they can use details of the transfer to track her. Again, she said when she got to Andrew's house, she sent her location to her friend. Finally, when she met Andrew, she told Andrew that she had sent her location to her friends and told her friends where she went to. She said each time she met Andrew, she always told him that she had told her friends where she went to. She told Ben, and I quote, "Andrew is a devil. I escaped a psychopath." So from all of this now, we can see that this girl clearly knew that Andrew was a very dangerous man. I don't know what may have led her to notice that or to believe that. But from this conversation, one thing we can be sure of is that the girl knew that Andrew was a very dangerous man and she was taking some precautions. Some of us may argue that the girl is very smart because of the measures she took to protect herself. Yes, we can agree that she is a smart girl. But if she is very smart, why would she keep on going to the same man she has known to be very dangerous? The red flags were there. She saw all of them and she knew for sure that Andrew was dangerous. Yet, she kept on going back to see him, going to his house, spending as much as 5 days when she came sometimes. And she clearly knew that the man she was going to meet was a dangerous man. She ignored all of the red flags. Every day we see our ladies missing when they have gone to meet a man. It is important we learn from this. Most of these ladies, they see the red flags, but their mentality is that it can happen to others. It will not happen to me. They believe that those who suffer this ritual killing and all of that are the unlucky ones. So even when they see a man with so many red flags, they ignore all of them, just like we have in the case of this Andrew's girlfriend. For this girl to take all of these precautions and even say with her mouth that if she goes missing, she can be tracked, clearly it shows that she knew Andrew was a dangerous man. Maybe she noticed all of these red flags and kept on going to Andrew's house because of the amount of money Andrew gave to her. Maybe Andrew gave her a good amount of money. But was that enough to risk her life? Then we can also say maybe she enjoyed the comfort and feeling of being in a big man's house. I can imagine that Andrew's house must be really very comfortable. Maybe that was what was attracting her. But was that enough to compensate for her life? If she had kept on going to Andrew's house, we don't know what might have happened. God saved her. It shows the way our ladies think. When you see a man with red flags, no matter what the man offers, flee. Avoid men with red flags. You might think it cannot happen to me. It happens to others. He likes me. For the fact that red flags are there, the person should run. Let us consider this again. The girl said in Andrew's laptop, she saw sex tapes of so many women, even white women, dating as far back as 2015. All of them are stored in Andrew's laptop. This girl saw all these things, which is another reason to know that Andrew was a bad man. She saw all of these things, yet she ignored it and kept on going back to Andrew and even allowed Andrew to record her, despite having seen that Andrew documents these things. Even when she was visibly afraid that she don't know what might happen to her sister, she still allowed Andrew to record her. She had some advantages she was getting from Andrew, but was all of these things enough to ignore all these red flags? If it was about money, could that money compensate for your life? If it is about the comfort of being in his house, could that compensate for your life? So this is the simple message I want to give to our ladies. When you see red flags, do not take it lightly. Some of these ladies that became victims in the hands of Andrew may have seen some of these red flags, but they ignored all of them because he was rich, he was soft-spoken, he was a UK returnee, he had a comfortable place. That may have been the reason some of them ignored these red flags and kept on going to the man until the worst happened. So the simple message and advice I want to give to our ladies is just be very careful when you see red flags in a man. Take to your heels. Do not ignore them. This is why all of these things happen. Some of these ladies, they take so much risk traveling to different places to meet a man they have never met before because of little advantage they will gain. This is not enough for them to risk their lives. Please like and share. Subscribe to my channel.